Hey, what's up? This is Robbie from Arvanors Audio. I just wanted to do a quick comparison of the fEARful 1561 and the Bill Fitzmaurice Jack 212. This is the 1561 with the 18 sound tweeter, and I'm going to play through it the recorded track of the very first recording I did on the fEARful. We took a fEARful 15.6, no tweeter in that one, and we recorded it in the recording studios at University of Hartford. And it's a compilation, about a minute and a half, of just different. We set up a microphone and had it run through, so just different takes from that day. Alex Evans down in Belize. He's down in Belize now. He used to be up in Hartford. He mixed that for me, so thanks, Alex. I'm gonna run it through the 15.6 first, and then I'm just gonna unplug the speak on and go right into the Jack 212 stack. It'll give a good comparison of the tone. Something that's not gonna really reveal is how loud it could possibly get, or off axis, or anything like that. So I'm just gonna play it real quick, and then we'll talk about it, I guess. Play the same thing through the 212 stack. not sure how well this all translates to the video there, but in my perception, the jack stack is definitely more sensitive. They're both getting roughly the same amount of power. Like I said, probably about 25 watts at the most, and roughly, 5-10 watts RMS, which or average, which is pretty much fairly standard. You probably use a lot less power than you think you do. The jack seems to have a bit more punch to it, whereas it's a little bit louder, so that obviously it's going to feel a little bit more. But just standing over there, I can really kind of feel it in my chest more so than with the fEARful. The fEARful seems more articulate and also seems to go lower, almost maybe like an octave or half an octave lower, so that it seems like at the low bass it's coming out more. Whereas the jack stack is a bit more almost like muddy in the low mids, and then punchier in like the high bass, and then it's sort of not a lot of low bass. It still goes down to like 40 hertz or 50 hertz or something like that, pretty good. So it goes down there, but the fEARful goes lower. Other than that, I think they both kind of are a bit top heavy as far as like full range sounds go. When playing bass, the bass guitar is very the opposite slant, so it works out very, very well. But for like PA use, which you wouldn't really use the fEARful too much for that, but unless you're bi-amping it. But if you're using the jack stack, I almost always cut the highs and the mids, upper mids. As far as like playing like regular music through them, which is just sort of another comparison, even though the fEARful's not really designed for that, but you could do it. I feel like the fEARful actually sounds a little bit better with no EQ. With EQ, the jack stack tends to, it works better. It's kind of full range, but with no EQ, the fEARful actually sounds pretty decent for music. Other than that, this doesn't really test what gets louder. I really don't know, actually. I think the fEARful might actually get a little bit louder because you could put, 900 watts into it or something like that, 800 watts about. But the jack's going to get louder off of less power. So, some things to consider if you're deciding between the two of them. And hopefully you could probably hear the tone differences between them. A lot of the rattles, both of them make a lot of bass, so a lot of things in this room, I got light fixtures and stuff that rattle. So, thanks for watching.